let's have a look at the hash tutorial. So for this we're going to look at some of the basic hashing methods, and then on to how we can analyze our sorted values, also looking at the MD5 signature for files, and then from that we'll have a look at how we can crack our hash signatures, and also how we might use John the Ripper and off-crack to be able to analyze our Windows passwords. Okay, so the first thing we'll do is that we'll just get started, and we'll just pull up the security site, and then what we're trying to do is match the hash signatures to the names. So we'll just try that one, and this is 48, so it's this one. Next one is Edinburgh, and we have that one, 03, which is this one, and Glasgow, and that's D5, so that's that one. Okay, so then what we'll do is we'll analyze the number of characters that we have in our hash signature. So if you do a count, you should find there's 32 there. So that each bit is 4 bits, so we end up with 32. Okay, so in terms of SHA-1, it's 160 bits in it. Okay, so if you just count the number of characters there, you should be able to trace the number of characters in it, and you should find there's 40 because there's 160 bits. 4 bits is 4 and then a 0. Okay, so 256, again you take 256 and then divide by 4. Okay, so that's 64. Okay, 64 characters. Okay, so the answer to this one here is that we take the total number of bits and then divide by 4 to find the number of hex characters. Okay, so for the next bit, what we're going to do is that we're going to analyze some of these hashed passwords. So it's up to you if you want to use the Windows. If you want to use Windows to analyze that with OpenSSL, or what you can do is that you can just jump on the cloud and open up Kali. Okay, so we have a whole lot of these salted passwords. What we've got to do is to match them to the word password, Napier, Inkwell and Ankle123. Okay, so go to so normally when you start, go to VMs and templates, go to data center, production. Okay, go to the Napier data center, production, crypto, find your folder, and then you can go and right click and power it on. Okay, I've already powered this one on, so I'll just open up the console. Okay, so there we go. So what I'll do is I'll just log out just to show how you log in. Okay, so I just log out and then I'll log back in again, and then we can try the sorted values. So it's just root and tour. Okay, try that again. Okay, so that's us in. Now what we'll do is we'll just pull up a console. There we go. Okay, so we need to find out which of these matches our hash, salted hash. Okay, so open SSL, password, minus, and we look here and we can see APR1. So APR1 is the salting method, and then we'll add the salt, and the salt is this part in here. Just go there and paste it. Okay. So what we'll do now is we'll try each of the passwords just to see which one works. So it's not that one, because it's got a M1 at the end. So let's try Napier. And it's that one. Okay, so the first one is Napier. Okay, this one here is actually Napier. So next we'll try the next one. And again we'll take our salt. Bring back the command. Paste it in. And we'll go through it again. So it's not that one because it's got a Q0 at the end. It's not that one. It's not that one. So hopefully it's this one. And it is. Okay, so you can see 5Q0, 5Q0 at the end. Okay, so if you go through and work out Fred and Ian, Jane is slightly different here because Jane actually has a standard MD5 hashing. So we make that -1. Okay, so in between the trawler here we see a 1. So this is our MD5 and not the APR1. So then let's do that one. Okay, we'll go through password. Nope. And Napier. Nope. And Inkwell. Nope. And Ankle 123. Nope. No, we're not getting that one at all. So we just check that we have everything correct, and I've not pasted in the salt correctly. Okay, oops. So let's do it again with the right salt and password. Napier. There we go. Okay, so the password was Napier, and with that salt, with -1 hash, it gives us the right hashed value. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to look at some files, and just open these up. Okay, so here they are there. So they've just been downloaded. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to extract these files. Okay, so I'm going to create a folder called files, and then I'm going to extract these to that place. And then what I've done is I've downloaded OpenSSL already, and put it into this folder here. So I can run it. Okay. So I'm going to run OpenSSL MD5 and then I put them in files and there they are. Okay, so the tutorial question asks which one has been changed. So we can see here 5D, 5D, 3F, 3F, not 6D, and then FEA and 98B. So you can see the one that's actually been changed is this one here, 2.txt. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is to look at these files. Okay, so we'll try the same again. And this time we have some PS files. So just put them in the same place. And I'm just going to analyze them again. So this time .ps. Okay, so the strange thing here is that although they are different files, and you can use your PDF viewer to be able to view these files, although they are different files, they actually produce the same hash signature. Okay, the next thing is that we'll download this one. Okay, so we have two exes this time. So we're going to extract to our files folder. This time we'll go into the files folder, and there is our two exes, hello.exe and arrays.exe. Okay, so they are two different programs. So we'll go into our SSL program. And we'll actually find, although they're different programs, they have the same hash signature. Okay, so you can never really trust the signature that you actually get as being a definitive hash signature for a unique file. So now what we're going to do is that we're going to connect our Kali instance to the internet because we need to update our Hashcut. So let's find Kali. There we go. Okay, so sudo is just the system administrator. DH client means that it will get an Ethernet address from the DHCP server. So we should be able to connect to the internet. Okay, that's it set up. And now we can go ahead and we can actually install our update to Hashcut. There we go. Okay, so that's updated. Now what we need to do is that we need to try these different words and see if we can match them to these hash values. So the format of Hashcut is -m0, 0 is the MD5 hash cracking. #1 contains the hashed files that we want to actually crack, and words contains the words that we're going to try. So let's open up words. This is going to be our database, so I'll call it words1. And we've got Napier, Napier, password, ankle 123, and ink well. Okay, so Control X, yes, save it as words, that's fine. And then what we'll do is that we'll create a list of our hashes that we want to crack. I'll call it hash2, same. And then over here, we'll just take a copy of that, and then we'll paste it in here. Okay. Okay, so my main file is words1, and my hash values are there. Okay, so Hashcut, you can have a look. And there are many different options that we can take, lots of different hashing, cracking methods. So a 0 does a standard MD5 hash crack, but you can see there's SHA-1 and NTLM and lots of different ones that we can try out if we put different values of M. Okay, so for us we'll just use M0 because it's MD5, and then the hash that we created, so I'll try and find it, I think it was hash2, and then it was word1 there. So let's see, yeah, word1. Okay, so that's it, it's done it for us. So 232 is Napier, 5F is password, 60 is ankle123, and 04 is inkwell. Okay, so that gives you the values here. We've managed to crack those ones from there. Okay, so Napier, password, ankle123, and inkwell. Okay, so the next one, what we're going to do is we're going to find the names of some fruits. So this time we'll open up our hash one, we'll call it hash3. So now we're just going to paste that in, Control X, yes, hash3. And now what we're going to do is that we're going to have a list of fruits. Okay, so where we're going to get fruits from, we could try just looking on Google, top 100 fruits. So there we go. So we'll give that a try. We'll have to get rid of the numbers, of course. We'll take it to about here. You'll see the reason why I've just selected that last one there. And I just put that into my notepad. And then I'm just going to get rid of the numbers. Tangerines, prunes, apricots, avocado. That's a plural, so we'll get rid of that one. And for apples, seems to be twice there. Mango, tomato, pear, and we'll try to keep it singular. Grape, orange, plum, pineapple. Let's make that melon, nectarine, and peach. Okay, so I'm going to copy that, and then I'm going to paste that into our list. Unfortunately, it didn't copy right there. Let's try again. Okay, just watch that there isn't an extra space at the end, and you should be okay. Okay, Control X, there we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is the same again as we did the last time. Here we're going to run hashcat -m0 and hash 3 and fruits. There we go. So the first one is pear, the second one is orange, the 8891 is pear. This one here is pear. FE is orange. 889 is peach. Then we have banana and apple. Okay, so the 5 fruits are pear, orange, peach, banana and apple. Now what we're going to do is use John the Ripper to be able to crack these password dumps. Okay, so the output that we get from Windows can be a PW dump. So we're going to load up value. Is that one already loaded? No, we'll try another one. Okay, that's fine. So we've already got the names of fruits already set up. So what we'll do is that we'll run John the Ripper on PW4 with fruits. Okay, so it's found 2, and that's what we wanted to find. So Fred's password is apple and Bert's password is orange, as we can see here. So the case doesn't matter with our Windows hashed passwords. So we have apple and orange there. Now we're going to copy this one. So this is Scottish towns. I'll call this PW5, and I'm going to paste that in. Okay, so Control X then, and I'm just going to type this one in. So they're lowercase: Edinburgh, Glasgow, Stirling, Aberdeen, Perth, and Dundee. Okay, so we'll give that a try. Obviously, we could download a much greater list if we wanted. So we'll just try John again. There you go. Okay, so we got Dundee, we got Perth, and we got Aberdeen, and the last one, and that's them all. So we've got them all. Admin is Dundee, so the first one is Dundee, the second one is Bert, the second one is Fred, so Fred is Aberdeen, and then the last one is Perth. Okay, so you can do the same for this last one. So let's copy that. PW86, and just paste that one in. Let's make sure we copy it correctly here. Copy it. There we go. Okay. So John the Ripper, PW6, and we need to get the names of animals. for lion, tiger, elephant, and snake. Okay, so that's PW6 and animals. So John, PW6 and animals. And there we go. Found one, which is snake. Okay, for Fred. You could get a larger instance if you want from them. So the next thing we're going to do is going to run off crack, just to see the difference between the two, so we can get it from here. So let's make that a little bit bigger. There. Off crack. Okay, this time what we'll do is that we'll load in our rainbow tables. Okay, so you do that by basically adding in like our rainbow tables. Okay, so go ahead and install into the table. So just go there, install Rainbow Tables XP free. Okay, so you should see in your table this addition, so that's already got pre-prepared tables installed. Now what we're going to do is load up our PW dump from the very first one. So let's see, hopefully it's 4, PW4. And I may as well load in the other ones. Just let it go. There's 5. And 6. There we go. So I've loaded them all up, and what it's going to do is it's going to have a look in our rainbow table to see if it can actually find this. Okay, so go. Okay, so it's just loading them just now, and then it's performing our analysis, and there we go. So orange, got that one. It's got Perth, snake, tiger. Should have got that one. Apple, orange. Struggling for that third one there because it's probably not in its table. So it's just getting there. So 28, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. It's got most of these ones here. It's nearly done. There we go. Right, okay, so that's it. Apple, orange for the first two that we had. Dundee, Aberdeen, Perth, and then snake, tiger, and I can't get that last one, which is very unfortunate. But it's obviously not in the hash table. Okay, so that's been a little walk through the different hash signatures that we get. Okay.